Okay, this is one of our logarithm tutorial sheet questions. So this is from the basics of calculus section. Okay, so determine the value of x correct to one decimal place if 7 to the power of x plus 7 to the power of x plus 2 is equal to 3000. Okay, so I'm just going to sort of reveal the solution bit by bit. I'll just sort of put it into shot a little bit better there. Okay. So let's just start off again. So we'll start off with 7 to the power of x plus 7 to the power of x plus 2 is equal to 3000. So what I'm going to do is actually focus on this part here. Okay? And 7 to the power of x plus 2 can be written as 7 to the power of x times 7 to the power of 2. This is the law of powers. Okay? So that's actually quite important there. So this part here can be rewritten as follows. That's just the laws of powers. Okay. So that's just a sort of the very simple progression there. So what we are going to do there is actually just remark that this is 1 times 7 to the power of x, whereas 7 squared is 49. Okay. So essentially we can rewrite this expression as 1, where 1 is simply 1 times 7 to the x, okay, plus 7 to the x plus, times 7 squared, which is 49. So we can re-express this whole thing as 7 to the x over 1 plus 49, which is 50. And that is equal to 3000, okay? So I can rearrange everything there. So divide both sides by 50, okay? So we're just left with 7x, and 3000 divided by 50 is simply 60. So to sum up, 7 to the power of x is equal to 60. Okay? So what we're going to do here now is get the logarithms. Okay? So x times the log of 7, we're just using the natural logarithms here because they're going to divide out, equals log of 60. Okay? And again, just to be clear, it's the natural logarithms, log to the base e, and so on. So we can divide both sides by log to the base 7, or log of 7. Okay. So we have log of 60 divided by log of 7. Okay. And that gives us, just using a calculator or tables or whatever, the natural log of 60 is 1.7782. The natural log of 7 is 0.8451. Okay. And dividing one by the other, we simply get 2.1. Or just rounding it to one decimal place, we get 2.1. Okay. So that's one of the first examples. So I'll just move on to the second example, which is a little bit trickier. It follows the same logic. Okay. So just to start us off, determine the value of x correct to one decimal place. I'm a little bit out of shot there, but that's... there we go. Correct to one decimal place. Okay, it's a little bit out of shot. It actually should say one decimal place just to the side there, but you can just take my word for it. Okay. So 6 to the power of x minus 1 plus 6 to the power of x minus 3 equals 3,417. A little bit awkward, actually, and that's just this problem's just a little bit tougher. The numbers are a little bit more awkward. So, just start us off there. Let's freeze that a second just to make it. I'm going to just pause the video a second just to focus. There we go. Sorry about that. So we have 6 to the power of x minus 1 plus 6 to the x minus 3 equals 3417. So we do something similar to what we did the last time. Okay. So x to the power of 6 to the power of x minus 1 can be written as 6 to the power of x times 6 to the power of minus 1. And 6 to the power of minus 1 is simply 1/6. Similarly, 6 to the power of x minus 3, okay, can be written as 6 to the power of x times 6 to the power of minus 3. And 6 to the power of minus 3 is 1 over 6 to the power of 3. Okay, and that is equal to 3417. Okay, so that's just simplifying it out a little bit further. 1 over 6 cubed is simply 1 over 216. Okay, so what we're going to try and do is simplify everything. Just get 6 to the x on its own and just some fraction. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite, let's just pull that in. What I'm going to do is rewrite 1 over 6 as 36 over 216. Okay, so just get a common denominator and simply add the two numbers there. Okay, so we get 36 over 216 plus 1 over 216. That's 37 over 216. And so 6 to the power of x times 37 over 216 equals 3417. As I sort of warned you before, these numbers can get awkward really quickly. Okay, what I'm going to do here is cross multiply both sides. So essentially what I'm doing there is recalculating. So 6 to the x is equal to 3,417 times 216 over 37. Hopefully numbers like this cancel out, but it didn't work out in this case. Essentially what I got here is 6 to the x equals 19,947.89. Okay, so x times log of 6 equals, log of 6, that's not the base 6, I'll just make that a little bit clearer. It's log of 6, and that is equal to the log of 19,947.89. So what I'm going to do is divide it out. That's the answer there. Get the logarithm of, just calculate the logs, divide them out. So we get 9.9 divided by 1.8, and that actually is equal to 5.5. Again, what I'm doing there actually is just a sort of obeying the 1 decimal place rule, because actually that answer, if you check it, it's just a little bit out. Okay, so it's just a sort of, the real answer is close to this, but this is just when I sort of adjust, go for the rounding error of 1 decimal place, that I come to this number here. Okay, so it's the actual real answer, if you calculate it, just be a little bit off that, but it's close enough. Okay, so that is the end of that video.